Okay, this is going to show how to use Aesop to report absences and generate subs, including a prearranged sub. So after you log in with your username and password, and for most of you, the username is your mobile number, and your initial PIN is going to be the last four digits of whatever last year's was, but you can change those PINs to whatever you want it to actually be. But your username for the most part is going to be your cell number or whatever number we have on file for you. After you log in, this will be your welcome screen. I'm logged in as Nicole right now. And it's as far as getting the absence at the beginning, you just pick on the date. You know, there's a calendar picker. Absence reason are the same ones we were using last year. We might need to customize those later, but whatever the reason for the absence is going to be. Um, Time, full day or half day. So you don't have to put in the actual times anymore. You could say half day AM or half day PM, and it puts in those times for you. Notes to substitute, that would be available for the sub, but you could also drag files into here if you had your sub plans that you wanted to attach to them. So if you just click on this that says create absence, that would create the absence right away, and you'd get a confirmation number for it. If it was a prearranged sub, though, you'd click on this one that says create absence and assign sub. After you do this, you just have to type in who you're searching for. So let's say we were looking for Janet Manko. Now, something to be careful of, this is for prearranging, so make sure that that sub knows. Because if I just pick Janet Manko and say assign to selected sub, she would never know that that happened unless it was prearranged. Like if I do it this way, she's not going to get an email, she's not going to get a phone call. She would never know that that was actually assigned to her. So you can't just use this to pick a sub and say, oh, that's the sub that I want. This is for prearranging. But if I say assign to selected sub, click here, and then I'll get the button up here. This would actually finish that job. I'm not going to do it so no one thinks there's an absence in that spot. But that's how you would, pick your absences. I'm going to go ahead and delete this one. Another thing that you could do is, like say you were out for multiple days, you could click and drag over 2 days. If I say create absence, say it was these 2 days, I could click and drag those two. Um, or I believe if you can click on multiple days just by, selecting them and go through that same process. Um, Substitute required, yes or no. If you did not need a sub, so you're a person that does not get a sub when you're out, you're just doing this to report absences, like a counselor or something like that, you would change that to no substitute required and once again create the absence, because this is not just for getting subs, this is how we're reporting our absences. Let us know if you have any questions or if you need another PIN letter sent to you, we will email you one with your login credentials. Thanks, and let us know if you have any questions.